Hi. So after a very listless and dull 0-0 draw between Al Ahly Sporting Club of Egypt, who are the African Champions League winners, against Leo Messi's Inter Miami from USA in the opening round and the first game of the FIFA Club World Cup, I had predicted that we should not lose hope and we should not think that that would be the benchmark or the reference point for the rest of the tournament, because it is typical of a big tournament where the inaugural match turns out to be a little boring and defensive and conservative, because neither of the two teams playing such a high pressure or big important match where the whole world's attention is on them would like to lose a game. So they try to play defensive to just gather 1 point that would be good enough for them to stay in contention. So that's what happened. And in the subsequent games, the whole club World Cup has been set aside, has been put on fire by two brilliant games yesterday. There have been action, there has been attack, there has been creativity, there has been skill, and there have been plenty of goals. The first one was between Bayern Munich, the champion club from Germany, the giants of European football. They played against the Oceania champion, the Auckland Football Club from New Zealand. And it was an absolutely one-sided game, but Bayern Munich showcased their talent, their quality, and the dominance with their kind of overwhelming talent they have. And every big player came into the party and they scored huge. There were a couple of goals from Conan, from Olis, from Muller. Muller is playing his last tournament for Bayern Munich before he just bids adieu to that club for whom he had given his youth, his teenage, his adolescence, and his prime of his career. So a illustrious career is going to be over. He had just taken the retirement from the club in terms of leaving it, and now the Bundesliga league is over with a silverware. Now he would like to really make his retirement season memorable for him from Bayern Munich with a trophy, that is the prestigious FIFA Club World Cup. So he came into the party scoring 2 goals, and then there was Musiala, the young sensation who is trying to compete with the likes of Lamine Yamal and you for the next big superstar for world football, showed his class and his mettle by scoring a hat-trick yesterday. So Bayern Munich won 10-0, and they are giving a big statement in the competition to show that they really are serious about winning the trophy. And then this game was followed by another fantastic game between PSG, that is Paris Saint-Germain of France, the newly crowned European champion, and clearly looking like the team to beat this season. They are the greatest team from Europe this season. They have actually overshadowed big teams like Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester City, and they have established themselves as the supreme and the number one team by winning the Champions League as well as the League One, and also achieving a treble in the French domestic league. Now they have made a huge statement that they are the real favorites, and it would take some challenge for any team to stop them in the FIFA Club World Cup, because they beat a big team from Europe, Atletico Madrid, 4-0 in the first round, completely outclassing and outperforming the Atletico club under the Wally Diego Simeone as their coach. It was expected to be a very tight contest, for PSG was hands down favorites and they were clearly dominant, and they scored brilliantly. And remember, they won it 4-0 without even Dembele playing. But they had the usual scorers in Vitina, in Lee, in Oris, and in Mailu. So they scored 4 goals, and Atletico had no reply to them. And the fact that Lenglet got red carded at 70th minute didn't help also. But by that time, the game was clearly over with a comfortable lead of 2-0 with PSG. So now two big clubs have made a huge and brilliant start, and they have set the stage of FIFA Club World Cup on fire. Now hopefully the competition will gain ground and interest and fan passion, and it will go down as a very successful Club World Cup this time. Thank you.